Greetings and welcome to another installment of Travel News Weekly by Turnpikes.com. I'm Danny Pryor reporting. Tolls have been announced for the new Gordie Howe International Bridge connecting Detroit and Windsor, Ontario. The charges were unveiled by the Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority in the past week. For most people in a regular car or pickup under 90 inches tall, a crossing will be $8 Canadian or $5.75 US, and that rate applies with or without any baggage or other items on the roof. For larger vehicles, though, the cost will be $12 Canadian or $8.75 in US dollars. The WDBA toll announcement came the same day the agency unveiled the discount transponder it'll offer for frequent and commercial users. That pass will be called Breakaway. Right now, it is only available for commercial users, although the agency has said a personal account option is forthcoming. For commercial users with a Breakaway pass, the crossing charge will be $9.60 Canadian or $6.90 in the US. The caveat with the Breakaway Pass is that it is not compatible with other systems, so an Easy Pass or other transponder cannot be used. It's either Breakaway or cash and credit card. How do these rates compare with the Ambassador Bridge right nearby? Well, they're cheaper all the way around. Cash and Easy Pass users pay $14 Canadian and $10 in the US dollars for crossing on the Ambassador. Commercial users pay $15 with an Easy Pass and $20 without. Meanwhile, a new webinar is now scheduled for truckers and fleet operators for Monday, March 23rd, to get commercial users acclimated to the new toll transponder and commercial account options available for drivers once the Gordie Howe International Bridge does open. However, we are still awaiting a final date for the opening of the bridge. Such a date has yet to be announced. New York's Metropolitan Transportation Authority may finally have won a battle to keep congestion tolling, but the war against toll evaders continues unabated. The MTA published a policy brief in the past week detailing the amount of money lost to toll evasion each year since 2018. And while some progress in collection has been made with a recent crackdown on ghost license plates, that's vehicles with fake plates or plates that are otherwise hidden, the losses remain significant. Preliminary loss figures for 2025 show a slight decline from the $56 million lost in 2024 to ghost plates, but the numbers are still more than 3 times higher than the $18 million lost to ghost plates in 2018. Another part of the problem, the NTA says, is the other type of toll evader, and that's the driver with a valid and unobstructed tag who simply refuses to pay the toll invoices. This one is far costlier, according to the policy brief, which shows a shocking increase in 2025 over 2024's figure, which was already over $200 million. The MTA says a pair of bills working their way through the New York legislature could help offset some of those losses going forward by enabling more ways to collect, allowing for liens and more judgments, as well as permitting MTA police to enforce those judgments. Another proposal would block vehicles from being re-registered based on their vehicle identification number until any past tolls associated with that car are paid. Spring break is in full swing, but so is a war with Iran that has caused a 67-cent increase in the price of gas through Sunday since the U.S. and Israel began their joint military operations on February 28th. That is according to the American Automobile Association, which says more than half the increase, some 35 cents worth, has come just in the past week. The sizable fraction of colleges and universities across the country are in the middle of spring break right now, according to STS Travel, which details the spring break dates for U.S. schools. Gas prices over the weekend hit a figure that is some 62 cents per gallon higher than a year ago. Or to put it in percentage terms, an increase of over 20% year over year. And again, these are figures provided by the AAA. Meanwhile, the list of favorite spring break destinations continues to be dominated by Florida, where Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami all top the AAA's list of domestic hotspots. Other cities in the AAA's 10 most desirable spring break destinations include Tampa, Las Vegas, Atlanta, and strangely enough for this time of the year, Chicago. And that is going to round it out for us this week. Thanks for watching and listening once again. Please remember to drive safely and avoid distracted driving. I'm Danny Pryor reporting for Turnpikes.com, the Turnpike Authority.